Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So T-Mobile has decided to team up with different companies, manufacturers, to try to bring us devices exclusive to T-Mobile. These devices are going to be very affordable, not going to cost you a lot, but they're also not going to be heavy hitters or big performers like some of the devices that you could possibly purchase at the same price. Now, the T-Mobile REVVL 2 unfortunately makes it into my catch and release series because the T-Mobile REVVL 2, I think it was more along the lines of the processor inside. It did have 2 gigs of RAM, and I feel like that's enough depending on the device. But it seems like coupled with that MediaTek processor that's inside of the T-Mobile REVVL Plus, it just couldn't cut it for me. The device, I found that it froze a lot on me and it crashed a lot. There was ever some instances, I think it might have rebooted once or twice on its own. And overall, it was more along the lines of software experience why I couldn't hold on to the REVVL. Now, we hate to give up phones. We hate to return devices because we dislike them. But sometimes it happens, and that is what this Catch and Release series is about. The T-Mobile REVVL Plus was doing fantastic at first, but as soon as I got all my apps loaded on it, and after about 5 days or so, maybe a little longer, about 7 days or so, I started to notice a pattern here of the device kind of crashing a lot, or certain apps won't open. If I press an app, the device just took forever to open. Now, the upside of the device, and that's probably my sole reason for not keeping the device, because if a device doesn't perform well, but it looks great, that's a useless device to me. And that's kind of where this device fell in line at. The T-Mobile REVVL Plus is a beautiful, beautiful device. It is a stunning piece of hardware, and I was really intrigued by the way it looked, by the way it feels. I bought the new OtterBox. Now I'm going to have to get rid of that or give it away. It is sealed in the package downstairs because I was like, I'm not going to open this thing because I got to get rid of this phone. So unfortunately, that's pretty much where I am with that phone. The cameras are, after some serious testing, I do have a video up and I'll let you guys comment on it. I think the cameras definitely need some improvement. But some cameras can, video can be solved, or updates can be solved through software updates. So some things to help products. But in this situation, I don't know that it would even help this device. I think the internals of the device kill this device. The hardware on it is absolutely fantastic. But again, with it not having that internals or the software experience to back it up, it's kind of pointless for me to keep it around. So while I was going to match it against some of my heavy hitters like the Blade Z Max, I actually took some time to put those next to each other, and the Z Max, the ZTE Blade Z Max is a much better device. It's performance-wise, it definitely performs very well for some reason. It does very well. I'm pretty happy with the way the Z Max line of devices are going. So with the T-Mobile REVVL Plus, it's made by a company called CoolPad, I found out. And that really doesn't matter. It's more along the lines of my experience. And my experience with that device, I had to put it on the chopping block. After about 7 days maybe, I said, gotta go. I can't deal with a lot of crashing. Not for where I am in my cell phone game right now. I've got, think about it this way. $300. $200. Phones that are in the same range but outperform it by a long shot. So I just couldn't justify it. Again, this is how I feel about the device. If you're having problems with yours, I'm sure you'll tell me down below. And if you hate the device, I'm sure you'll tell me down below. But if you love the device, I'm sure you'll tell me down below. Because in my first couple of videos about this phone, it was great. I mean, I thought it was a fantastic device. But you get to know a device when you start to use it. And I, in fact, was using it. And I just couldn't deal with all the crashing and slowdowns, and I pressed an app and it just wouldn't open. So unfortunately, T-Mobile REVVL Plus had to go. Catch and release. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.